Welcome to Science Easy Tech channel. In this video, we are going to learn about psychology, cognitive processes, unit 3. Under that, we are discussing various theories of learning. If you have not watched those videos, I have given the link of psychology playlist in the description box. So in this video, we are going to discuss about theory of insightful learning or Gestalt Psychology. Gestalt Psychology. This video is useful for Bsc Nursing students, post-basic Bsc Nursing students, students who are studying B.Ed and General Psychology. Before moving on to the topic, if you are new to Science Easy Tech channel, just take a moment to subscribe our channel and also to press the notification bell icon in order to get connected with our latest updates. Let's move on to the contents, what we are going to discuss in this video. Theory of insightful learning, or it is otherwise called as Gestalt Psychology. Theory of insightful learning or Gestalt psychology was founded in Germany in the year 1912 by Max Wettmer and his colleagues. So who has given this Gestalt psychology? It was found by Max Wertheimer and also his colleagues. The word Gestalt meaning whole. Okay, so Gestalt means form or shape of a particular arrangement of elements. Suppose if you want to have the meaning of that, means you have to study the whole elements. You have to consider the whole elements but not its parts. If you are going to consider only one part, for example, you are having so many pies of pizza separately. So if you are going to combine it and if you are going to see only, you will be getting a circle shaped pizza. Okay, similarly you have to arrange different parts and you have to consider the meaning of the parts as a whole. Okay, so Gestalt means whole, WHOLE, or totality. The learner, while learning, always perceive the situation as a whole rather than a specific stimuli. So you have to understand. For example, even in any disease condition also, suppose if one part is going to get affected, you have to consider the individual as a holistic point and what effect it is going to produce on the whole body. Even in our health definition also, what they are giving importance to holistic concept. So here also in learning also will be taking place as a whole. You have to understand the situation as a whole and not by means of its parts. So Gestalt psychology use the term insight. Insight is the term used by Gestalt psychology to describe the perception of the whole situation by means of your intelligence, okay, your creative thinking, your higher mental functions, your cognition, everything. What you have to find out the relationship between the things and you have to learn by means of your insight. Okay, learning by means of your insight and considering the situation as a whole and not by its parts. The reinforcement may be provided by means of verbal praise. That is, when you are doing something, you can appreciate by means of saying excellent, very good, like that. Positive facial expressions, okay, showing your facial expressions positively, and your scoring, giving good marks, grades, and prizes or awards or medals can be given. So these are all the various signs of reinforcement, because we know that learning will be promoted by means of positive reinforcement, which can be enhanced by means of what? Appreciation, verbal appreciation, facial expression of the person who is appreciating, and also the scores or marks secured by the student or the grade which is secured by the student. You are giving some prizes, awards or medals, that and all will be a source of positive reinforcement. So Gestalt psychologists try to interpret learning as purposive. Okay, learning is purposive activity, exploratory, that is you are learning some new things, and creative process rather than trial and error. So initially they told learning is by means of trial and error and classical conditioning or operant conditioning, but it is not like that. So learning is something which is very purposive, which is very meaningful, and you are finding out new solutions or you are finding out a solution to various problems problems by means of what? Insight, by means of your insight, and also you are considering the situation as a whole. So the following are some of the experiments carried out by Gestalt psychologists. So Max, who is the main one? Main one is Max Wertheimer. So under this person, so many colleagues are working. Okay, so this is a Kohler. Okay, this is a German psychologist. Okay, Kohler, who put a chimpanzee in a cage and a banana was hung from the roof of the cage. Okay, so Kohler, he has done an experiment under Max Wertheimer. So here Kohler, what he has done, he has put a chimpanzee in a cage and a banana was hung from the roof of the cage. The box was placed inside the cage. The chimpanzee tried to reach the banana by jumping but could not succeed. Suddenly he got an idea. What he got an idea? He placed the box and he climbed the box and therefore he reached the banana. So like a crow story, no? In a crow, water is very low. So after water is trying, the crow started collecting pebbles and put the pebbles in the pot of the water so that the water comes out. So this is also by means of insightful learning only. So see, suppose if you are not able to if a child is not able to reach an object which was placed in the table, a chair is nearby. First, initially the child will be trying to reach the object, but it will not be able to reach the object. So immediately the child think insightfully, and the child will pull the chair near to the table, and it will climb on the chair and it will reach the object what is placed on the table, or a toy what is placed on the table. Similarly here also, see, first initially what happens, the chimpanzee. Okay, so in the first thing, the chimpanzee is what? The trying to reach the banana, but it is not able to reach the banana. So initially it jumped, but it has not got the banana. Then what it was doing means, first it was putting, there are some boxes which are placed in the cage. Okay, so first it has taken one box and it climbed on that box and it was jumping, but even though it is not able to reach it, then what again, it has placed one more box above that thing and it started thing, but after that also it is not able to reach. Next there was a stick. Okay, after that it has taken that stick in the third picture and it started reaching the banana. So initially simply it jumped. Later what he has done in the first picture? Yes, it put one box and tried, but even that also it was not able to reach the banana. In the second picture, it put what? Two boxes and tried, but even that time also the height is too much and it cannot be climbed. It was just near to the banana, but it was not able to pick the banana. Next, what it has done, it took the stick. See here, stick is there, no? It took the stick and it reached the banana. So in this way, the Kohler chimpanzee learned to reach the banana step by step by means of insightful learning. So initially, even if it was going to try with only one box, it may not reach the goal. Even with two boxes also, it may not reach the goal. But even with the stick only also, it might not reach the goal. So combinedly with the two boxes and one stick, it reached the goal. So you have to consider the learning as a whole. Okay. In another experiment, the same problem becomes more difficult. Okay, for the chimpanzee, that's the same thing he has given more difficult. What he has done means, he has put the chimpanzee inside the cage and he has given two sticks. One stick is two short sticks, and in one stick another stick can go inside. In one pipe you can insert one more pipe, like that. One stick is somewhat wider so that the other stick can go inside that wider stick. Okay, so what? No, here the chimpanzee has been placed in the cage. See here, the chimpanzee has been placed in the cage. Banana has been kept inside. So the chimpanzee want to reach the banana. So it has how many things? It has two sticks here. So in the first picture, it is taking only one stick and it was trying. Whether it was able to reach the goal of getting the banana? No. So in the first attempt, it is a failure. In the second thing, what it is thinking, it has picked the other stick also. It has picked the other stick and it started thinking. In the third thing, what it is doing means, it is inserting one stick into the other. I told one stick mouth is wider so that the other stick can be get inserted. So in the third thing, it is inserting the wider stick, the smaller stick into the wider stick. So now the stick becomes what? Yes, now the stick becomes longer. So in the fourth thing, with that long stick, it is pushing the banana towards itself, okay, towards itself. So it reached the goal. So here the chimpanzee is also placed in the cage. The banana is kept outside and the chimpanzee is not having any boxes or anything, only it has got two sticks. So first, initially what it has done, it has tried with only one stick. Later it took two sticks and in the third thing it joined the two sticks, and in the fourth thing it reached its goal. So this is the next experiment. So this and all comes by means of your insightful learning. If you are going to see only the sticks, you may not be able to reach the goal. So you have to combine the sticks and you have to think over it so that the goal is achieved. So based on the experiments, the Gestalt psychologists, what they concluded, past experiences which help in insightful solutions. So your past learning experiences also is very useful in dealing with current situations. See, similarly in corona also, it's a new disease. So the past experiences, the doctors have treated SARS and all, no, based on that experience they are treated the new disease corona before the vaccination comes and all. Okay, so next, insightful solutions depend upon basic intelligence. If you want to have insightful learning better, intelligence is very important. The intelligence of the learner is very important. The greater the intelligence, the more the insight recurs when the learning situation is so arrayed that all the necessary aspects are open for observation. So insight occurs, learning situation is so arranged and it is open for observation. Okay, learning situation is open for observation. So insight occurs when the learning situation is open for observation. So the learning situation should be arranged and you have to observe that things and you have to do it. For example, no, so they will be in some games also, they will be giving some different paths. So based on the paths you have to do some creative thinking. For example, so many pearls like that and all, it will be strings that and all will be given, hooks and all will be given. So you have to make a beautiful necklace with the given items. So you with your creative thinking you will be doing all that thing. Okay, so insightful learning may initially pass through process of trial and error. Initially the basic route is trial and error only. Okay, in trial and error learning we have seen, no, here also in trial and error only, but this trial and error itself will not be helping in insightful learning. Your creative thinking, your intelligence, your insightful thinking or your insightful thing comes into this learning. Then repetition and generalization, you have to repeat it and you have to generalize the findings. The solution found in one solution helps in finding solution for the different problems. See, so now for corona pandemic, so before that itself Ebola virus and all came in Kerala. So that time also they have undergone some lockdown, that things and all. So other countries what they have done for lockdown, so that and all you are keeping that experiences and all you are taking into consideration and you are finding solution to the newer problems. Educational implications of the theory of insightful learning. So this theory emphasizes trial and error learning is minimized. Trial and error learning is minimized. Only insightful learning, intelligence, creative thinking, and you have to consider the problem as a whole to find out solution. So this So you memory, if you are going on memorizing by hiding it, it will not work. So use your creative mental abilities and learn by means of insight by considering the learning situation as a whole. So this was the first educational implication. Then the subject must be presented in gestalt form. Gestalt means whole. You should not see only the parts. See here, you are studying different subjects, but everything you are coordinating and you are putting into your nursing care. You are studying various subjects in your curriculum like anatomy, physiology, psychology, biochemistry, nutrition, microbiology, so many things, but everything you are integrating and you are putting into your nursing care. Next is the theory has brought motivation to the forefront. So here also you have to motivate the child to arouse interest and curiosity. So for motivation, you should give the child, if the child is performing well, give him some positive reinforcement. And the learning is purposeful, exploratory and goal oriented task. Next, the learner must be given plenty of opportunities and to execute his mental abilities. He has to given plenty of opportunities, and also the learning should be well organized, which should arouse insight in the individual or learner. So the learning should be, in short we can say, the learning should be whole and meaningful. Hope you like this video. If you like my video, please give a thumbs up, share and subscribe to Science Easy Tech channel. My previous videos link I have given in description box, suggested end card and icon, or you can watch our channel playlist psychology, as well as we have posted for nutrition also. We have posted question paper related videos also, which has been asked in previous year by Dr. NTR University of Health Sciences, Vijayawada, Andhra Pradesh. Thank you friends. Keep supporting to Science Easy Tech channel.